Hello, I am Vaidikruti Bhavsar, and today we are going to start with the second chapter of Rachana Sharir, that is the Paribhasha Sharir. Okay, so this is a demo lecture. To find the notes PDF and the other remaining lectures, you can go to Ayurved Studies application and you can find the recordings as well as the PDF of the notes. Let's start our today's topic, this Paribhasha Sharir, the second chapter. Basically, from this chapter, only the MCQ and the SAQs are asked. Okay? No long answer. 10 marker questions will be asked from this chapter. Got it? First, we are going to start with the definitions of different terminologies. Paribhasha means the definition, and Sharir means the knowledge of Sharir, as we had seen in the first chapter. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn the definitions related to the Sharir. So first is the definition of Kandara. What is Kandara? Mahanya snayatah proktah Kandarastu astu shodashah prasarana ankunchanayo drushtam tasa prayojanam. This is according to Bhav Prakash. So the big snayu are known as Kandara. Okay? They are meant for the prasaran and the ankunchan. षोडश कण्डराः नासां च एतसः पादयोः तावन्त्यो हस्तग्रीवाः पृष्ठेषु तत्र हस्तपादगतानां कण्डराणां नख अग्र परोहः ग्रीवा हृदय निबन्धइनि नाम अधोभागगतां मेढ्रं श्रोणिपृष्ठ निबद्धानि नाम अधोभागगतानां बिम्बय मूर्ध उरु वक्षो अस पिंड आदिगतानां च. This is important reference because it is given by Acharya Shushruta, and as we know in the Sharirsthan, Shushruta is Srisht. So let's see what Acharya Shushruta has said. So Acharya Shushruta has said about Kandra that they are 16 in number, similar to what Bhav Prakash had said, out of which the 4 are situated in the Pad, Hasta, Griva and Prishtha. Okay, 4 each. 4 Kandra in Pad, 4 in Hasta, 4 in Griva and 4 in Prishtha. So this makes how many? 16 Kandra in total. Okay. So this is about Kandra. Of these Kandra located in the Hasta and Pad, there are terminal offshoots of Nakha. Okay, so if you are asked, what is Nakh? So Nakh is the offshoot of Kandra of the Hasta and Pad. Similarly, Medra is the offshoot of the Kandra that binds the Griva and Hriday and goes downward. The Kandra running downwards and binds Shroni and Prishta is known as Bimba. Murdha is the offshoot of Kandra of Shira, Uru, Vaksha and Anshapinda. Okay, understood? So this is really easy topic. First, we are learning that there are 16 Kandra, out of which 4 of them are distributed in Pad, Hasta, Griva and Prishta respectively. Out of these Kandra, the terminal offshoots, that is the extensions we can say, they are the type of extension. So, the terminal offshoots of different type of Kandra are given. So, first, what are the offshoots? They form Nak, then Medra, then Bimba and Murdha. Okay. So, the offshoots from Hasta and Pad will form what? Nakha. Offshoot of Griva, Hriday will go downward and form Medra. Offshoot of the Kandra, which are running downwards from the Shroni and Prishta, will form the Bimba, and from Murdha is the offshoot which is formed by Shira, Uru, Vaksha and Ansapinda. Shir means head, Uru means chest, Vaksha means the chest region, and Ansapinda is the shoulder region. Okay. So this was all about Kandara. Let's see the second definition. Second definition is of Kurcha. So what is Kurcha? Kurcha nama Snayu Dhamani Sannipata Sto. Kurcha may be defined as a brush-like structure formed by the combination of Snayu, Dhamni and Peshi. Shatakurcha से हस्तपादग्रीवामेड्रेषु हस्त आदयो पादयो द्वौ ग्रीवं मेढ्रयो उरुरुकैः. So there are 6 kurch in number. Acharya Shushrutaristhan has told that there are 6 kurch in number which are situated in hasta, pada, griva and medra. How many are there? So in hasta there are 2, in pada there are 2, in griva it is 1, and medra is also 1. Okay, so shata kurchaha. Now this is important topic for the MCQ. Okay, this chapter basically is full of numerology and definitions only. So you might be asked many MCQs from this chapter. Next, Masa Rajju. Rajjuhu Mahantyo Masa Rajjavascha Tastraha Prushta Vasham Ubhayataha Peshi Nibadhanaartham Dve Bahyo Abhyantare cha Dve. Shushrutaristhan again has told that there are 4 Masrajju. How many? 4 in the body. These are the long fibers, muscular bands, and lies in the region of vertebral column. The 2 are in the internal aspect and 2 are in the external aspect of the vertebral column. These may be considered as the ligaments of the vertebral column, which helps to bind the vertebra. Okay. So if we see in models, this is correlated with the ligaments of the vertebral column. Understood what is Masarajju? It is the extension of spinal cord. The 4th definition of this chapter is Sivani. What is Sivani? Sapta Sevanyah. 7 Sivan are there. Sivani means futures. Tirasi Vibhakta Pancha. Jilha, Svefo, Sa, Uno Ekataha, Nah, Saha, Parihantarvya, Srena. Shushrucharistan reference again. So what he has told that Sivani means the futures, which are 7 in number. Sir mein 5. In Jiva it is 1. Shefa, that is 1. So such way 5 plus 1 plus 1, that is the 7 Sivani are described by Acharya Shushruta. The zigzag articulation of the bone appears like the suture is called as Sivani. So, which are the 5 sutural in the skull? Examples are given from the modern aspect. So, coronal suture, lamboid suture, sagittal suture. Okay. Then in shape, it is 1, which is that in the raphe, we can say that is perineal raphe and a median raphe. Okay. So, these are the modern correlation of the Sivani and sutures. The 5th definition, similarly, we are going to see is about jal. So, this is important and most frequently asked question, okay, for the SAQ. Short answer question, you are asked about jal very frequently. So, what is jal? Masa, Sira, Snayu, Asti. Jalani pratyeka chatvari tani. Manibandha, Gulfa, Sa, Pritani, Paraspara, Nibaddhani, Paraspara Gava, Gavakshilani, Cha iti Yogar, Vakshitam, Idam, Shariram. So, Shushrutaristhan has told that Jal is almost the network arrangement of Sira, Snayu, Mamsa, and Asti. Mas, Sira, Snayu, Asti. Okay? In चारों का combination. The combination of all these four is called jal. In one particular region within the body, it's called jal. How many jal are there? So, chatvari tani. Pratyeka chatvari tani. So, each of these four are having four. Okay, so mas, four, sira, four, sai, four, sai, four. So, how many are there? 16, just like 100. We have seen jal are also 16 in number. The two Manibandha Sandhi region consist of 8 jal and the two Gulf region consist of remaining 8 jal. Manibandha, Mas, Sira, Snayu, Asti, Pratyek. So, 8 jal because two Manibandha are there. Okay, Manibandha is the wrist joint. Gulf, 4, that is Mas, Sira, Snayu, Asti and Pratyek, 4. Okay, so there are two gulf because two ankle joints are there. So, in this way, the 8 plus 8, that is 16 jal are there. Understood? This is most important short answer question. Okay, so for jal, you need to remember the shlok if you can. Next definition we are going to see is about Simanta. What is Simanta? So, Chaturdasha eva Simantaha te च अस्ति संघातवद गणनीयः यत् सः अस्ति संघाता. Shushruta Sharir references there. So what Shushruta has told about semen? Shushruta Acharya has told that there are 14 semen in the body. These are almost similar to the semen. Okay? Although they are different, but Acharya has told that they are almost similar to the semen. The articulation of more than two bones in one region is known as Simanta. What it is told that Asthi Sanghata Vada Gananiyam Yatasta Ukta Asthi Sanghata. Okay. So wherever there are articulation of more than two bones in one region, they are called semens. They may be counted and considered as Asthi Sanghata. A synonym of semens is Asthi Sanghata. So such semens are 14 in our body. Asti Sanghat separately now they are told. Asti Sanghata Chaturdasha Asthanam Sanghanam Tesham Trayo Gulfa Janu Vangshaneshu Etena Sakti Bahu Cha Vyakhyato Trika Hiraso Ekekaha. The meeting point of more than two or three bones in the place is called as Asti Sanghat, as we have seen earlier. Articulation of two or more bones form as a joint, and such joint region may be known as Asti Sanghat. So this is basically the detailing of the Asti Sanghat, okay, or we can say semen, which are 14 in number. So two Asti Sanghats are formed at the gulf, that is the ankle region. Two are formed at the kaksha or the axillary region. Two janu, that is the knee joints. Two purpara, that is the elbow joint. Two at the vangshan, or we can correlate this with the pelvis or pelvic joint. Two are there in the manibandha. One joint at the shirv and prik, that is the shoulder joint. Okay. So this is how the 14 types of Simanta are counted by Acharya Shush. So you cannot just correlate this with the modern. We can just translate that Wolf means ankle. It is not accurately ankle. Okay. Trick means shoulder. We are just assuming, but it might be some other joint because it is one in number. So it cannot be shoulder joint. It can be some other joint as well. So just remember the numerology. Next, we are going to see the second topic of this chapter, that are the terminologies which are related to the Shadanga Sharir. Shadanga Sharir, as we had seen earlier in the fourth chapter, that is the sixth ang. Which were the six angs? Six ang were the head, griva, head and neck, शिरोग्रीवा. ठीक है, ये हो गया हमारा वन अंग. सेकेंड अंग इज दी मध्यम शरीर. Okay. Third and the fourth, that is the two upper limbs. And fifth and sixth, that is the two lower limbs. So this was our Shadanga, okay, which we had already seen earlier in the first chapter. So Shadanga Sharir in Ayurveda refers to the division of human body in six parts. Four limbs, that is the two upper and the two lower. The trunk, that is the first or madhyam part, and the head, that is the Shira Pradesh. Each of these Shadanga part, that is the sixth part, Anga, is called as Shadanga. And the breakdown of the terminology is like Shad. Shad means six. Anga. Anga means the part. And Sharir means the body. Understood? So this is how Shadanga are formed. Shadanga is the Sanskrit term, means six limbs or the sixth part. Okay, this is the accurate term. Six limb is not the accurate terminology, we can say. Six parts we can say of the body. So Shadanga is the sixth Sanskrit terminology for six part. And Sharir means the body in the Sanskrit. Anga refers to the limb or the part. So which are the Shadanga? Shadanga are four Shakha, one Koshtha and Shira. So what exactly is the Shakha? Shakha is the term specifically referring to the limb of the upper and the lower part. Koshtha or the Madhyam Sharir. Koshtha punara uchyate mahasrotah sharira madhya mahanimna mama vashayascha iti. Charak Acharya has given this reference. Kosh is known as Mahasrotas, Madhya Sharir and Mahanimna. Amashri and Pakwashri are included in the internal region. This is the trunk region encompassing the thorax and abdomen. Okay, because the Madhyam Sharir obviously comprises of the upper thoracic cavity and the lower abdominal cavity, both of them. So that is Koshta. And the last sixth region is what? It is the Shir Pradesh, that is the head region, including the head and the neck. Charak Acharya has given the definition of head as follows. Pranaha pranabhuta yatra ashrita sarve indriyani cha yada uttama anga anganam shariras tad abhidhiyate. Shir is the region where all the pran along with all the indriyas are located and which is superior to all the organs is termed as Shira. Prana hi pranabhuta means the one having the pran, location of pran. Yatra ashrita means they are located in the head. Sarva indriyani, all the indriyanis are located on the head. Yad uttama angana, so uttam means the superior most, the best. Anga is Shira. It is tad abhidhiyate. So that is called as Shira region. So this was all about the second chapter of Rachana Sharir. To continue all to see all the chapters of upcoming Rachana Sharir syllabus, you can download the Ayurved study application. Thank you. This was Vaidikruti. Thank you all.